Welcome to Soccer Gaming and welcome to this episode of the Clayton Kershaw collection. In this episode, we're going to go over what you need to get this done, what cards you're going to get along the way with Clayton Kershaw, all of his stats and everything, and then the fastest way of getting this complete. That way you can get to use this 99 overall Clayton Kershaw quick. So if you'd like to watch that, stick around. So if you're wondering where to find this, you can either click on this and it goes right to it, or later on, or if you're not being able to find it, go to collections here in the collect tab, go over to the legends and flashbacks, and then right here is the Kershaw. You can also see the Mookie Betts is there as well. This is where the Kershaw is going to be, and it's going to be basically the same thing as you were getting Mookie, except you're going to need to get, I think, like 5 more players or something like that along the way of getting this Kershaw. So let's take a look at the Kershaw to begin with and see what cards you're getting, if it's going to be worth getting, and kind of go from there. So as a starting pitcher, you know how hard Kershaw can be to hit with his delivery and lefty and all that good stuff. So looking at this, he's got a 114 stamina, 107 hits per 9, 111 Ks per 9, 95 walks per 9, 94 home runs per 9, and a 111 pitch clutch, control, velocity, braking. You can see all of that. Looking at his pitch velocity, he's got a 95 four seam, a 94 sinker, an 89 slider, 83 changeup, and a 71 12-6 curve. So this isn't going to be an overpowering pitcher at all. It's going to be mostly using your pitches and location. The four seam's not, I mean, 95, you can hit that easy. Sinker at 94, yeah, it's a sinker at 94. But the 12-6 curve at 71, the changeup at 83, 89 is a slider. Like, there's the pitching velocity so different with each of these that it's going to be kind of hard to hit because of that. So taking a look at everything here, you got the sinker baller, throws extremely effective sinking ball. Got the knee buckling curve there as well. And then just looking at the pitch control, you got 97, 95, and 92 with the four seam slider and curveball, which are going to kind of be what you use anyways. The sinker obviously at 77 isn't really a pitch that you can just know that it's going to go over the plate, but so you have to be a little careful with that sinker. And then going to the pitch break, you got a 95 on the four seam, a 97 on the slider, and then that 12-6 curve at a 99. So the 12-6 curve is going to be like the put away pitch with a 99 pitch break. You got a 71 mile an hour, and then you also got it at 92 pitch control. So a pretty good card, but it's going to cost you. And like what I said with the Mookie Betts card, you can get by with not using this card. There's plenty of 99 pitchers that you can use, but if you love Kershaw, if you kind of want that off of the break, the 12-6 curve that just drops out of the sky, if you want that, then go ahead and get this. It's a good card. I just don't feel like it's a card that you need right away. So if you want to collect everything, that's fine. I wouldn't spend a ton of stubs going after each of them individually, but once you get it, this Clayton Kershaw, I'm sure, will do a great job. So looking at what you need to get it, it's going to be the same thing as the Mookie Betts, and you're going to have to collect these vouchers. You're also going to need Jackie Robinson and Shohei Ohtani there. So it's 4 here, 6. It's going to be 4 here, 8, 12, 16. So you can decide to not do one of the collections and get this here. And what you're going to do, again, these vouchers come from this. So just back out where you found it if you need to find it again, legends and flashbacks. And then these are where you're going to find them. I obviously have the 42 in the Rivera, but like postseason here, you click there, and then it tells you need to collect 30 of these postseason cards and able to get Kershaw. As you can see, I still haven't got the Mookie one for this one. Going up to like veteran, again, you're going to need 45. So I almost have the 45. I do have the 45. So let's lock this in and show you what's going on. So once you've selected 45 of them, you're going to hit the advance button. You're going to collect all items. And this is where you're going to get the voucher for the Clayton Kershaw. Once you get that voucher, you back out here, go to the Kershaw, and boom, there is the voucher we just completed with the 45 of the veterans. And you're going to do that for each one of these. You're going to go to the postseason, all-star, breakout. You're going to need 30 of those. Rookie, you're going to need 45 rookies. You're going to need 25 future stars. You're going to need 50 of the monthly awards. You're going to need 110 of the Topps Now cards. Signature Series, you're going to need 20 of those. Awards, 30 of those. Prime, 20 of those. Prospect cards, you're going to need 38 prospect cards to get it done. Second half heroes, you're going to need 25. Milestone cards, you're going to need 35. And then you will be able to get the Kershaw. And if you don't have Mookie, you'll be able to get him along the way as well. So to get this the fastest way, you're going to have to kind of go through here and decide what you want to go after, what you might want to spend money on and stuff, because there's a few of these that are very, very expensive if you don't. Like the awards cards here are pretty expensive. Like if you want these cards, these are going to cost you a pretty penny, but there are other ways of getting these cards. So the Mookie Betts card here you can get by just doing the Mookie Betts Legends of Flashbacks. You'll get that card. Jimmy Rollins was done through the NL East Team Affinity, and that's where some of these are going to come from, is that Team Affinity. So in another episode, I went over the Season 4 Team Affinities. Make sure you try to knock those out, because those will definitely help you. If you need to know where to find these certain cards, go in the locations. They'll tell you can buy it here, you can buy it, or you can get it in the Battle Royale, or you can get it in the program. And so just going through here and looking at where you can get these cards is going to help you kind of decide which ones you want to go after. Again, you can do all but one of them, so just kind of decide which ones you really want to go after. The Topps Now ones are pretty easy. You just got to finish the Topps Now moments and you will get those. Monthly awards, same thing, just finish the monthly award ones and you should be able to get there. Like, see, I got 43 of them just by doing that. I haven't even done this month yet, so I'm sure once you get this month done, you could definitely collect 50 there. So the Topps Now, the monthly awards are going to be pretty easy. Signature Series, another one that's kind of difficult to get because everyone is so expensive and kind of tough to get right now. But again, program the AL West Team Affinity card there. So definitely just go through and knock out the Team Affinities first. You should be able to get a bunch of signatures, awards, primes, all of those along the way. Prime's going to be kind of tough to get as well. Some of them are kind of older cards, so you might be able to actually get them as a discount. I say that, and that's 87,000. Gio Gonzalez for 11K is not too bad if you want to jump on that. Most of these, though, well, 12K, you can get that one, 14K. So some of these you could definitely get if you just want to grab them quickly and get them locked in. So Prime Series might have a few cards that you need. That would be pretty cheap. Prospects, should have been collecting prospects as you go. If you have not, make sure you go grab a couple of them like this guy. So I got 37 of 38. So we're just going to go ahead, view and market. Sure, we'll just buy him now and then back out, and boom, we got our 38 of 38 there. You're going to collect this and boom, another voucher. So I would go through here, try to collect as many as you can with the vouchers, and then go through and kind of look at which ones you have close to and how much you're going to have to spend along the way, because you don't want to go through this and spend 3 million trying to just get these cards to fill this up. Like right here, if you're wanting to complete these milestones, then boom, 11.3 for Dexter Fowler is not much. 46 is a little too much. 12.6, that's a good one to go after. 31's a little high. 32 is a little high. 36. So yeah, there's a few of them that you can get that are pretty low, but I would definitely suggest knocking out the Team Affinities first, because you're going to get a bunch of these, like the milestone, the signature, the awards, the prime. You're going to get a bunch of those along the way. Postseason cards are a little difficult to get as well. The All-Star cards, you should be able to get those pretty easy. There's some pretty low ones here that are kind of cheap, like this one's 2K, this one's 2K. So those are pretty cheap. You could probably knock out a bunch of those All-Star ones. The breakout are usually pretty easy to grab as well. There's some low ones down here. Well, 23K. Santana's 3K, so that'd be cheap. So yeah, just kind of go through here, try to get some of the cheap ones that you can while you can, and then go ahead and get as many as you possibly can and try to get that Kershaw. If you have any questions, please comment those down below. I love reading the questions, trying to help you guys out. Trying to get this Kershaw is going to be difficult. It's going to probably cost you some stubs. Definitely going to have to go through and knock out the Team Affinities. So make sure you knock those out as fast as you can. Come back here and then try to lock in that Kershaw. If you guys like this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button so that you don't miss the rest of the MLB content. A big content drop coming out today. So a bunch to cover. So if you have any questions, again, comment those down below and I will do my best to answer them. Till next time, Slacker out.